We've been talking about vision for years, and there's a vision. Once you tell yourself it over and over again, every single day, it's going to come to fruition sooner or later. Could be a week later, could be a year later, could be 10 years later, but at some point, if you keep telling yourself something, it will happen. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Shine On Network. Today's a special week because it all goes back to vision. Not just the vision of what's behind me, but just the vision of the shop as a whole, because it's officially 1 year since we got the keys to this shop and moved in. And it took us about a year to really know the layout of this place and know exactly what it was going to become. And it's become something way more than we ever imagined. But with that being said, there's something I always wanted to get done in the shop, and I always wanted to have a place that had full epoxy floorings. And when we first moved in here, this location before was a printing company, so they had printing presses all over the place. There was oil and paint all over the floors, but we did what we could with it, especially with starting with what we're standing in right now, which is our light bay. So the light bay is what we all started with, and there was one company I called, and it's Nick from Reconstructed Surfaces. And when I called Nick, I had him come over because I saw all his incredible work online and I wanted to be part of it. So we started with the light bay floor, which was our picture place, the place that we were going to put our cars for the finished product, and our team was going to come in and get some incredible photos of it, edit it down, post them. And it all started with this, and I said, hey man, make something fucking cool. I want to have some marble in it, make it look neat. He sent me a couple samples, and this is what he came up with. And now fast forward almost a year later, I called him and said, hey, we're finally able to do the shop. Let's do something cool again. And well, this is what he came up with. So we went ahead and did a flake floor with black, white, dark gray, and light gray, all flake within it, and then it's heavy. I mean, there's a ton of flake. It's what he called a full flake. Under that is a kind of a medium gray epoxy as well. So we went ahead, sanded the whole thing down, which is crazy to watch. So sanded all the floors down, to prep it. Then they put an oil base down. After the oil base, they came in the next day, did the gray epoxy, put some flake in it that day. Then the next day they came back, did more flake, and then more epoxy. And then today they came in, they scraped all the top off of any, I guess would be high spots. And then after that, they went ahead and laid this crazy, super durable coating that's on top of it to really lock it in, especially in a shop like ours, which is super high traffic. It's not like we're in a garage. But I mean, dude, this is so badass. So another thing, we had our Car Pro training this week with our buddies from RI Motorsports, and then the Kimball's Hand-On Detailing. So they were in getting Car Pro certified. So we were doing our training, and I walked in here with Linnell from RI, and I just looked at him. I was like, dude, because him and I have known each other for years. And I looked at him, and then his business partner John came in. And I go, we've been talking about vision for years, and there's a vision. Once you tell yourself it over and over again, every single day, it's going to come to fruition sooner or later. Could be a week later, could be a year later, could be 10 years later, but at some point, if you keep telling yourself something, it will happen. And this was always the vision of this place, was to get it done. It took us a year. It's way quicker than I would have thought. It took us a year, but this half's done. It was really cool to walk in last night, because when I did, I mean, I had a couple beers on myself at that time, so maybe tears were flowing because of that. But when I walked in with a beer in my hand, looked at Linnell and John, who I've known for years since I was in my mom's garage, on Instagram, you know, and now to see them getting trained for Car Pro, which is incredible, at the shop, as it's getting epoxied, and just the vision is coming truly, it just coming to fruition. It was pretty cool to experience that with them there. So this is exactly it. So this side of the shop is done. On Wednesday, when it's cured, we're going to move everything over from that side of the shop. As you can tell right now, it's full with cars and everything that's over here. So we'll move everything from over there back over here. And then they're going to start doing that side of the shop next week. So that's what we got for this week. We had the Car Pro training, which went incredible. We got 2 new incredible installers around the nation that are going to be able to just give you guys some just lights out, top end service. We call it the 1% of the 1% in the detailing industry are able to become Car Pro certified. So Kimball's Hand-On Detailing and RI Motorsport in Detail, we call it RIMS. They're both now Car Pro certified, so they're going to be able to serve you guys better. But even more so, there's badass dudes, badass families. with just a great attitude, and that's what it's all about. So we got that going on this week. The floors are done. Again, reach out to Nick from Reconstruction Services. They're badass, as you can tell. He's a young hustler himself too, so it's always cool seeing a dude who's in that younger generation that's truly just going out there and not just hustling, but just doing incredible work just like us. And he's just at a younger age. He learned from his dad, who's doing the commercial side of it. He got into this, and dude, I mean, they're so damn good. So I can't wait for my house to be finished built this year, so I can call him and do something crazy in my garage. But come check it out anytime you want. You guys know our light bay floor. He's actually going to be stripping this down again, or not again, but he's going to be stripping down the top coat of this, and he's going to be putting a new top coat down too, just to bring it back, because I want the whole shop's getting done. We can't neglect the light bay. I mean, it is so damn sexy. So we're going to get this done again this week as well, and then we'll be fully operational again into the middle of next week. And with that being said, I also wanted all this to be done too for our car shows this year. So next week we're going to be posting online when our car shows are going to be going down this year for Tacos and Tailpipes. We all know how much fun we had last year. I've been looking for a mail truck, a USPS truck, for too long now. Apparently they won't sell me one because I wanted to put a big ass fake taco on the top of it and drive it around. But unfortunately, Tacos and Tailpipes won't have the mail truck this year, but we will still have tacos. We'll have a great time. We'll raise some more money for another incredible cause, whatever that might be at the time. It's just going to be a cool place to come and hang out. And we'll show off our new shop floors too. So thank you as always for checking in, guys. Please like and subscribe, and as always, keep shining.